Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody to the Porsche Cup Scaly Pump Charity Racing Series for Ronald McDonald House this season. Today we're going to be racing at Le Mans, watching our leaders, Mr. Crazy Backbones, fight it out. Only 2 points separating these two and only 6 points separating the top three for the championship so far this season. I'm going to have to get the link posted, but it is in the description as it sits for now. I'll probably get that going on right now. Where's my... We're missing... We are missing this. There we go. Now we got everything on there. Hey, Richie already put it in the comments for me. Look at that. What a guy. What a guy. Alright, videos. We're going to go to this. Yep, it is. I can't see anything, and I can't see the liveries. And now the charity link is also pinned in the comments. Thank you, Richie, for posting that for me instead of making me find it. I have a couple of new entries. Look how gorgeous these... Oh, wait, we can't see the cars. A little bit of light here. Mr. Moomin Papa. Atlas holding up the world. Don in his short shift Porsche, but that will be changing to the charity shortly. This is going to be a nightmare. Here we are starting practice. And if I do this, at least I know who we're looking at when we can't see the cars. Mr. Peter, as we come through the Yamaha Ronald McDonald House Porsche. We don't have a fast lap set yet. Everybody's on an out lap because lobby settings have been reset. Nick, Mr. M3 guy. That car looks kind of mean at night when you come through the right shadows there. Mr. Ian DTR. Well, that's a nice looking livery. I think it's inspired a bit by what's it called? Iron Dings. TNT, another D-Max design livery here. This is a nice looking car. I like the purple wheels on this thing spinning in the dark. At least we'll get to watch the brake pads heating up as they come into the hard corners here. Look at that! The brake glow. Mr. Backbones following behind him. He's got a 0.7 second. Oh, they're going to reset the lobby again. We're going to turn all of this stuff on. Almost looks like a DTR race for sure. Why is my phone breaking on me? Mr. TXM Backbone representing PRG NAS. I don't know who this guy is, but this is... Where is he? Did he leave? PRG. I can't 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Ah, he did leave. Okay. Oh, there he is. Gonna let him know. All right. Bomb shoops are in. Hey, I did it. I didn't mess it up. She's got a pretty car, if you can see it when we get into lights. I don't. If you've got me on Discord. No, I'm not trying to do that. I think he wants to join in this stuff. Okay, still trying to see where's... She's flashing her lights. Oh god, that car looks mean. The 24-hour LeMans. Oh, look! You can kind of see the teeth right there. There we go. Love the smile. And she got TXM stickers, decals on her car now too. SPR, represent Deutschland. Oh, she's stopping in the lights. Look how pretty it is. That is a good looking car. Oh, imposter among us. I like it. Never give up. Miss Emma putting in some great times. Oh, yeah, I didn't even catch that. Woohoo! Doing circles. We're trying to keep this channel clean now, Mr. Richie. Even I'm trying not to curse, and it's my stream. Alright, Mr. Tyson, look at that, catching up a little bit in his times there. Greasy here and the monster Porsche. Oh, look at that. Whoa! That was an interesting look right there. What are these two doing? Are they just parking so I can see the cars? Oh, everyone's going to come up right here and give it a park so I can watch them do circles and wreck cars. Here comes Nick. Okay, well, Mikey's not going to make it again. Ah! Bomb troops are in. Oh, oh. There we go. Oh my god, my back hurts! Alright. We are 8 minutes away. Hi, Ian. It's daylight for a couple of minutes. Like, really, I just tell him, it's like, you know, he really should have made it for a little bit. Moomin! Hi! Wookie! Welcome in, everybody! Look, we can see the cars. Let's go through really quick. Look at that! D-Max making some nice stuff. GLR Seal. He put Heart Kids on there. That's supposed to be Ronald McDonald House, my friend, but whatever. We'll let Seal come in and just represent D-Max in his proper livery now. Nick exiting in the green and white Porsche. Oh. Here we can come and see Wookiees. Here we go. The blue and white Ronald McDonald House Porsche. So we're gonna watch the time. We're at 2 minutes now, and it's already getting darker. So here we come with Beck Bones, the first person out, has not finished an out lap yet. Let's change our view. Learning something here. So we're gonna watch through the second chicane where these guys are picking up penalties quite often. And trying to find the limits on that section because it seems like they're having a hard time. Let's switch up right here. So Don knows the trick. And Mr. Falconer has joined. Another nice looking livery in there. We have 12 drivers today. That's nice. So we're coming up first chicane. Porsche curves, I think. So here they're good. And it's getting dark. So I think it's right here where they're picking up the penalties. I don't know where it is. I thought it was right there. The big chicane. No. Maybe it's right there. I'm gonna watch Phil while he tells me where he's getting these penalties at. We are down to 4 minutes until quali. Yeah, you know, I tried to learn the corner names for this track, and I looked them up, and it's just, you know, if it was in German, I'd have a better shot, I think, but I'm having issues trying to memorize that. French, I think, is what it is. Am I right? Is that French? So you're saying the straight right before all these curves? Here's a penalty. Watching the Hools. Hey, he's in a 24-hour car too. I can tell you where it happened, Phil. I watched you cross the lines. All right, down and watch Wookie come through the same spot up the double chicanes into the finish. No, he's not pushing limits yet. 4:03 for an outlap. What's everybody's outlaps looking like? So Beck, 3:56, 55, 08, 04, 18. And we are 6 minutes in. So Who's just got another one. And that's going to be through those chicanes coming through the top of the track there. But it is almost too dark to see anything already at 6 minutes in. This is... At least I can see their names, because otherwise I would have no idea who was who. Baumschubserin. Stop messing it up. I had it. I did it 4 times straight, and then I messed it up. I know I'm still not getting it well, but, you know, I'm trying. Oh, we're getting flashed. Oh, no. Maybe that was just a light. Never mind. You know what we're going to do? We are not racing, so, I want to be able to see people. Interesting is... yeah, there's not enough help, but we can see the track if we get in the car at least, right? So far now, we have raised, it looks like $191. Open, open, open. $192.50 for the Ronald McDonald House Charities this season. I would love to see that get up to the 500. So if anybody watches, the link is pinned in the comments and also in the description. Give us a little donation. Every little bit helps. In the pits, in the pits, in the pits, in the pits. Oh, we are starting. Hopefully the exposure correction isn't too much. But here we go. Qualification for LeMans, the Ronald McDonald House Charity Porsche Cup. Is it just me, or does it look like Beck has no headlights? Baumschubserin is spinning. There we go. Let's watch them get out of the pits. And it's light, we can see. There we go. So I don't know what these guys' pace, what Tool's pace has been through here. I wasn't quite paying all that much attention, but let's see how much space they all give each other. Kieran, Mr. Creasy, is right on Hoolie's tail. Got some space, got some more space behind Ian. Mr. Backbones, pretty close to Nick here. All right. And here we have everybody in the back is just leaving lots of space. The Falconer's back there. Moomin's got plenty of space. There's enough space on this track to get lots of room to not have to worry about qualifying time. I don't know. Sounds like we lost someone. There's Tyson. All my volumes look like they're okay. We hear the cars loud enough? I can't hear the cars, so. Tyson looking to get around Nick here across the straight. Oh, he's letting off. He's letting off. All right. So this is the first person who's going to put in an out lap time. Mr. Kieran. Warming up the tires behind here. I wish I could do it in order. What a day, what a day. Okay, it looks like we're still... Oh, yeah, that helps. I just turned the voices down in my ears, so that's nice. I wonder if it changes the order for me when they finish their first out lap. So here's one spot where we're seeing penalties. I think that's the spot where everybody's confused on the penalties. First one, you got plenty of space to cut some. The second one, you don't do those chicanes there. All right, so Mr. Kieran with a good out lap. Ian's about 2 seconds slower. Baumschutzerin. Ms. Emma right there with Kieran. She's going to be a quick one on this race. She was within, I don't know, 15 thousandths of a second of the fastest lap during practice. And of course, I'm going to get the BS suspension notification here. Moose lane start here. Oh, okay, so the big First long straight. Streaming. Love you. Good morning. The monster, actually more like a god, coming in to say hello in the middle of my stream. That is my son, named after the Egyptian god Osiris. Has his own constellation in the sky. And Mr. Tyson with the first penalty, going to kill his first hot lap. Falconer as well. I bet they're getting it in the same place that I saw a little bit ago. And those track limits are fun to learn on this one because it looks like you have much more space than you actually do, I think. And Mr. Hool's also got a penalty. And Peter's car stands out nicely in this light. It's too bad it has to get so dark. Here comes Seal. Decided to jump in and race with us last second. Also nice colors in this light. For a little bit longer. Like about 20 seconds so you can't see anything. And here comes Wookie finishing his outlap. He wanted to leave lots of space, it looks like. Alright, now here we go. Kieran with the penalty on the first lap. So this is not going to be his best. Ian looked like he had one as well right there. Another not best. I'm not showing any comments anywhere. Okay. Bomb shoots are in. LeMans 2024. Oh, it's fun listening to these people yell in my ears. Lots of cursing. Somebody was given a penalty while paying a penalty. That's fun. Oh, that was a rough one right over the sausages. That could be a penalty for Nick coming out of that one. He crossed the white line with his inside tires. Meh, looks like they gave it to him. Fine for him. So we're getting time set now. Mr. Kieran, a half a second lead over Nick. 4 minutes and just over a half a second. Nick, 4:01. The Don with a 4:03. Lumen Papa with a 4:03.5. Tyson, 4:04.1. Bomb shoots ring, 4:15.7. She had that spin coming out, clipping the sausage. Second chicane, and Beck Bones lighting it up with a 3:58.6. That is the fastest I've seen in any of their practices so far, so that is going to be a tough time to beat. But three others, are very capable of matching that time. Hey, Dave, how are ya? Here comes the Seal through the end of, what is it, his second lap. Oh! Driving through Peter because Peter was ghosted, parked, I don't know. 4:05.8. That must have been a big penalty lap for him there. And our Emma with another penalty. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Is Emma chasing? I can't tell who anybody's chasing because I can't see. Oh, I think she might be chasing Seal. Where is she? Oh, that was Dawn. Hey, I called it. I need to get Richie in here with me one of these times. I think we actually have room for it today. Do we have new times being set? Where's... There's the next person across the finish line, Mr. Wookie. What is his time going to be through here? His first hot lap. I don't understand this guy and how he enjoys controller more than wheel. I can't. Once I try to wheel, it's just so much better. Alright. Mr. Wookie with a penalty, so 4:05 for his first lap. There we go. I'll watch Kieran come through. 2 seconds behind Backbone's top time so far. Coming into the last set of double chicanes. Cut, cut. Watch that one. Don't hit the sausage. Just a little overcooked on the exit. Not bettered yet. Now comes Nick over the line. There we go. He's caught up a little bit. 1.5 seconds behind our leader. Oh, TNT just beat D-Max this time. And D-Max 2/10 slower than his previous hot lap. Woman Papa 5 seconds slower than our leader so far. I think we've only got about... this might be the last lap. Dyko should race. Come on, Dirk. The Porsche Cup. Seal has done basically no practice here. Yeah, I didn't like to make sure that it was 15 minutes. So if we got 2 minutes left of quali, we're going to see... Oh, there we go. It looks like Wookie will definitely have another one. Oh, there we go. Kieran... Oh, that's 110. So these guys are going to have one more lap left after this one of quali. And then right here, we've got 2 minutes to get to the end. So this will be definitely the last lap for Mr. Hools. And the last lap for Peter, who's going to finish this lap with a penalty. So he's probably not going to do a whole lot better on his next couple laps either. This is such a pain. Go in order. I'm looking for Falconer. There he is. Falconer with a 4:08.5 so far. Some will... Who's going to get back around? We're at 2 minutes, so not back around. We got a minute and a half. Nope. I think Wookie is going to be the only one to have another lap. Continuation, I think, is the full minute and a half or something like that. So, you know what? I don't think Wookiee's going to get it either, actually, because the continuation is going to end too soon. I forget about that one. So, Wookiee, this is going to be his only chance. 403, that moved him up to P8. Everybody's parking in the pits. Mr. Beckbones is on the... Whoa. Ah, he parked. Nick is coming towards the end here, so he can finish. I don't think anybody's actually crossed the finish line yet. Wookiee probably should have stayed out. Oh, somebody did finish it. Okay. Results say... Save. Beck Bones with 358. 1.5 seconds back for Nick. 2 seconds back for Kieran. These guys, it's going to be a definite fight. They're all super quick. Bones hoops are in. Miss Emma. She has been putting in some amazing times until quali here, so she's got a good chance of working up through this field. She's 6 seconds faster than what her quali time is here. That I've seen 7 seconds faster. Yeah, that sucks that Nick was so close to the end. Mr. Peter Ian is just going to start from the back. He's not pushing it for this one. Okay, so everybody, don't forget we are doing this for the Ronald McDonald House Charities. Link is pinned to the comments and in the description if you're watching this afterwards. Lots of fun with the DTR TXM guys. I think we have one driver from GLR in here. I don't know if Kieran even has a team. Speaking of which, he could be in mine too. Oh, yeah, that sucks so bad that you were right there. So you were like 10 seconds or so, 15 seconds from finishing. I know you're way faster than that. I saw your laps earlier. You were up there with the top drivers. You got this. Oh, that sucks. Hi, Jimmy. Mr. Transmission Representation up there on top. You see that right there? You see that? I can't see it that well, but we can go in here and look. The season standings. Mr. Kieran is 110 points, and Mr. Beck Bones is 108 points. They're both missing one race, and it looks like Beck is in contention for the lead once we take off the two lowest. So, one bad race makes it look bad on the points, but this is going to be lots of fun. Yes, yes, you are. That's what I was seeing, too. And, there's probably going to be a few others in contention, because after the season is over, I'm going to take all of our new entries that are 5 races in and later, drop them out of the points, and add it in, change all of your guys' points for the lead, and then keep everybody's points all together for those that join late, just so they can see where they landed with each other. I wish there were more perimeter lights too, Mr. Moomin. I don't want to exit. I just want to sit here and stare at results. Oh. I also kind of just want to... What do we got left? That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Panorama Autopolis. We're missing some races here. So I will find it in here. Where is all of my information? Schedule. So our next race is on the 9th, and it's going to be Daytona to make up for the one that we had to miss previously. And we're setting up a 2-hour event at 2 weeks after that for 2 hours at Spa. That's going to be great fun. It's going to be bonus points for the season, and we're also going to have a bunch of outside drivers coming in that just want to do 2 hours of fun at Spa, because, you know, how could you not enjoy 2 hours at Spa for the Porsche Cup? And I need to use the right controls here to get back over to this. I can't get in and see anything. Ready up, ready up. Good luck, everyone. Let's make some money for the Ronald McDonald House charities, who have done so many great things for even so many of us even. Like, it's insane how many of the people that are doing this actually have benefited from their services at one point. Well done. See you again. Bye, Em. She's going to work her way up from P10 into P2, maybe? And it starts. 40 minutes. Let's see. 40 minutes. Time is times 12. So, yeah, we'll be heading into early morning hours here at LeMans. There we go. And they're off. Ooh. Nick and trying to hold inside. Oh, squeezing right in. Somebody got a good start back there. Holy goodness. Oh, Kieran and Nick going side by side. Ian a little bit outside back there. Peter holding on a little bit. Well, we got some battling going on up here. And it's already dark, so quality time cut into the daylight hours for commentating. Thanks. Thanks, Phil. That was very sweet of you. So here comes a penalty. I don't see where Wookie got that one, but hey, you know, it happens. Mr. Backbones with the start, just running away by 1.5 seconds. Also the top qualifier, so all he's got to do is hold on to his consistency here. We've got D-Max Racing coming right up behind Wookie here, heading in for the pass. We have 3 penalties around Don right now. Don's got a great opportunity to get around these people here on lap 1 and end up being in P2. As Nick and Kieran looking to go side by side into the chicane. Ooh. Kieran had to give ground on that one. He didn't have the line to hold on to it. But we are still all like right there. Falconer sitting back, 8 seconds back from the lead. Hull 7. Mr. Moomin half a second back from Peter, coming into tight hairpin right hand corner. Ooh, that could be a penalty. Dawn side by side, 3 wide with Emma and Nick. Oh, this is too good. This is too good. This is going to be fun. She's got the inside line coming in here. She's going to get a little bump from Wookie. And that puts her up into 3rd place. Able to take the lead, or pass over D-Max right there. So now we've got Zach Kieran coming up. Oh no, there's a little bit of contact, a little bit more contact. Oh, the penalty coming right here. He steps off to the side. So Emma, 1 lap, 3/4 of a lap through from 10 to P2. And the Dawn pushing for a pass. Coming up the inside into the curves. And it is exciting racing already. Just keeping it off the wall. She had the line. She's able to hold on to P2. Now the trick is to not get the penalty coming through right here where everybody seems to be grabbing on their penalty. I think it's that little bit of a straight right there after that turn when they keep grabbing it. As they come up into the double chicane before the start finish. Whoop, whoop. This is where you gotta watch it. That social will just toss you outside. Mr. Beckbones with a 5-second lead over Ms. Emma. And Kieran able to get past D-Max for 3rd place now after serving his penalty. And Nick is working on catching back up with them as well. And that double chicane right there. Or no, that's already past the double chicane. That's the 1st chicane. And there's the penalty. And so, now we're going to go back a little. Mr. Wookie worked his way up into 6th place. Or no, I guess he started in 2nd. He's still holding on to 6th place here then, isn't he? About 1.3 seconds back, losing just little bits of time. But there's a penalty to get served up here, and he's got a chance to catch up on it. That half-a-second penalty translates to between 1 second and 1.5 seconds on this lap, on this track. Mr. Hool is only a half a second behind Wookie, taking advantage of the draft. Coming into the chicane, slow us down here. Push, push. Looks like lost about a half a second in the braking zone right there. And we got Peter just right behind the Hools. And he's going for the bump draft. They're going to work together and try and catch back up to the leaders here instead of fighting. This is going to be a good track for watching teamwork to catch the leaders, so it'll be interesting to see who works together and who fights it out in some of these places. So with that little bit of bump drafting we got going on there, the Hools has caught back up a half a second on Wookie already. And Kieran with a half a second penalty. Bomb Shoops ran 2-second lead over Nick. So it'll be fun to see what her actual lap time is here. She's putting in some hot laps already. Putting in a hot lap already. Doing well to run away from the pack. Ooh, Kieran trying to overcook that corner a little bit. Lost a little bit of time. Nick just considering kissing the wall because, you know. So that's going to give D-Max third place again with that penalty served. I hope that's not a penalty. That looks like it could be a penalty on the inside. How close was it? No, they're not going to give it to him, even though both tires crossed the line. Go Don. He's got the line to hold on to it still. The question is, are they going to work together when they get up the straight, or is Kieran going to push the pass coming up here? Don says, no, my car is too wide for you to get around me. Oh, and overcooks it in the last turn. He was holding on so well. So, Mr. Backbones, our man Jimmy, holding about a 6-second lead, but Emma is keeping up with him. She hasn't let him widen the gap, and she has widened the gap back to Nick. She's on for a fast lap. I didn't see what it was, but she's a little faster than she was. Kieran now 1.7 seconds back from Nick. Don, after his spin, now in 5th place, 1.5 seconds back. A Wookiee is working real hard to catch up. He's only a second half back, or half a second back from D-Max now. Catch him right up here as we get to the chicane. I could scroll up and remember the name of the straight, but doesn't matter. I'll never actually remember it anyway. Had some exciting first couple of laps here. Wookiee on a personal best by a half a second. Looking at a 4:02.5 if he holds this line, holds this pace. The Hooligan 1 second back from Wookiee. And Peter with a half a second penalty, so there will be no working together to catch these guys up here. Still closing the gap, though. Just a touch of snap oversteer. 0.7 seconds faster than his last lap so far, though. So now he's got Peter. He can take the draft. They've got one sharp corner, and they can work together after this and try and close that down a little bit. Alright. Mr. Backbones just putting them down. 3:58.8. Fastest lap of the race. Clean air. All he's got to do is hold consistent, and he's got this. Miss Baumschubsrennen. Emma rocks. I can say it. This is like the 5th time in a row that I've said that without messing it up. On for a personal best by half a second faster. That would make it 3:59.5. So that is almost a second slower than that fast lap still. But, oh no, she got a penalty. Gonna make it very hard to catch back up with Backbones, who's still only 6 seconds ahead of her, so that's nice. And then Nick fighting to close the gap with 3.5 seconds up to Miss Emma, who has put TXM stickers on her car, so I'm very happy. Don't forget, everybody, this is for the Ronald McDonald House Charity. We are here to earn money for people who do great things for families. They've served me after my hospital stay, and Phil, I came and list off everybody who I remember did it, because so many people who are in the series have actually used their services. They've always got a location right next to a hospital. They let the family stay there while children are in surgery or after you've had surgery and need to stay close. Nick with a personal best now. 4 minutes, almost flat. Closed the gap by just about 6/10 so far on Emma. Oh, those gaps change so fast. She has a half a second penalty to serve, so he's got an opportunity to make up nearly a second and a half coming up. D-Max Racing chasing down the Wookiee for P5, only 8/10 of a second back. We are now 13 minutes into a 40-minute race as the Dawn runs slightly wide, comes back on track just in front of Peter, and a little bit of incident going on there. Apologies go a long ways. I'm sure Peter understands. Alright, the Wolves has a 4-second gap to catch back up to D-Max. Falconer 3 seconds back from there. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. I don't know how great it is. I can't stand the sound of my voice, so I can't stand listening to myself do commentary. And Tyson fighting Moomin Papa for 10th place on a personal best lap. Now, these guys have personal bests that are real similar. So, it'd be fun to watch them work together and see if they can't catch the pack in front of them up here. They got 1.5 seconds nearly to catch the Falconer. The Seal decided to drop in and just join us for this one last second. So, no practice for him. I don't even know if he knew this race was coming up. He just jumped in today and did it. And then Ian, 7/10 of a second back, and having some big penalty issues here. 3 seconds penalty for him coming up. I think he serves it around this corner here. Mr. Bones, Mr. Bones. Just disappearing off into the soon-to-be... I wish the sun would rise so I could see things again, but disappearing off into the night here with a 7.5 second lead. Emma is holding on to his 2-second lead with a 0.5 second penalty again. I think she's struggling with penalties in the same place as everybody else. And I really do think it's right before that double chicane. Nick pulling up after she served her penalty. Close so far 1 second on that gap. I hate where that penalty is served. If you're going to serve a 0.5 second penalty, let it be a 0.5 second and not end up being a 2-second penalty. At least she got to where she can hold back onto her lead here. 1 second. Nick, 8/10 faster than his previous lap. Holding the gap. Yeah, I want the little numbers at the bottom too so I can see those. Watch that sausage, girl. That was close. Alright, Mr. Nick. 3:59.3, his fastest lap. So that is 7/10 faster than Ms. Emma's fastest so far. So this is going to be our next battle. Depends on the consistency and the pace continuing through. But who is this? This is Rebecca Bones on another fast lap of the race so far by, I think that was 2/10. Watch from the side. Are we going to get light? There's a little bit of light. It's fun to watch them drive through the light. At least I can see their liveries. Little bit of red and white there with a 9-second lead nearly. Holy my goodness. And Miss Emma still holding on to 1 second. Nick 1.2 seconds ahead of Kieran. Kieran with not a drop of light behind him from another car. Best lap 3:59.3. So him and Nick are real close in pace today so far. So these three here could be fighting it out for second place. It looks like Mr. Bones is just going to run away with this, though. Like, in that pole position, he kind of just disappeared into the distance. Mr. Woogie fought himself up to 5th place. All that traffic back there has held these guys up a bit, though, and some penalties. They've got some fight going on for 5th place. But hard pressed to see a whole lot better than that for them, because this is a big track and our top 4 are really spreading out that gap up there. D-Max Racing 1.7 seconds behind. 7/10 faster than his personal best, but Mr. Peter's going to be serving a penalty up here, so that gap should drop down to just about 0.3 seconds after the penalty is served, coming around the corner here. Looks like the hooligan is keeping pace. 6 seconds behind the Don at the moment. And here is a 1 second penalty. It looks like our man, Mr. Don, is going to be able to catch up. That 1 second penalty is going to hurt. Where is the penalty? It's coming up after the next corner, isn't it? Yep, it's coming up right around here. Don has closed it to 1.5 seconds, runs just a little bit wide. So that should give him the pace to get around him. Unless he just gets blocked out. Oh, Peter's going to have the inside line coming into the next turn, so that... Nope. Don's able to hold on to it and make the pass. And there we go. So 1 second penalty translated into just about 2 seconds, 2.3 seconds, as Peter is pushing as hard as he can. Kicking that tail end around just a little bit. And so Miss Emma bomb swoops her in. See, I fight to say it until I can say it decently enough. Probably still murdering it somehow, but oh well. At least it's coming out the way it feels like it should sound. And Kieran with 6 seconds back to Nick now. Nick must have had a penalty. These guys are fighting up here, though. Let's see. Very consistent 4-second laps minus the 1 penalty. Or 4-minute laps. Haha, 4 seconds. Kieran very consistent in the 3:59s. So gaining just a little bit every lap. He's going to be looking for consistency and try and hold on to this. Mr. Backbones is just 3:57.9. What happened? What's going on here? I think somebody put nitrous in his car. This is insane. Backbones looking for the trifecta, pole position, fast lap, and a P1 by so far. We're looking at nearly 12 seconds halfway through this race for the Ronald McDonald's charity. Don't forget, everyone, the link is pinned in the comments and it is in the description. Alright, let's go and take a look. Mr. Ian back here, 52 seconds back from the Falconer, running penalties just about every lap. He's not liking the Group 3 cars here. Whoa! That was fun. We're gonna have to go back and take pictures of that one. His car just jumped about 2 meters, 3 meters into the air. That was pretty awesome. Alright, Mr. Falconer, 1.5 seconds back from Moomin Papa. Oh no! Nick had an off down Moose Lane. That's horrible. Mr. Falconer on his personal best, though. It looks like he's trying to put in a 402 flat-ish or so. Neil the Seal with a penalty coming out to fight with Old Fart, Mr. TNT Tyson, and the Hooligan. So, this is going to be fun to watch between these two here coming up through the Porsche curves. Oh, Tyson wants the inside coming around the second half of this corner here. He's got the run, and it looks like he's going to have this one. Oh, contact. Yeah, that was a bit of they both got knocked out of there. That was Tyson hard on the brakes, and the Hooligan, it looked like there may have been a little bit of lag too. Hey, Cowboy, how are ya? There may have been a bit of lag too because the Hooligan just like poof disappeared, almost like he was hit by a tank. So I don't know what was going on with that one. So now we've... Oh no! I missed the pass by Kieran past Baumschutzerin. Of course, there's action and I miss it. This is the other commentator's curse. A 358.9 as opposed to, with a 13-second lead, Mr. Beckbones 357.9. That's insane. Miss Emma is going to be trying to hold on and fight for this one. She can hold on to this and get a P2, though. She has the ability. She has the pace. 5:30 a.m. for our friend the Cowboy in Finland. Coming in to drop in and say hi after getting off of work. 6-second gap still back to Nick, and 8-second back to Wookie. D-Max Racing 4 seconds back from there with a... Oh, he's got a half-second penalty, so that's going to give Peter a chance to catch up towards the penalty zone at the end of this, if they hold their current paces anyway. Peter, 8.5 seconds back to Mr. TNT Tyson, the old fart. Only lives about, what, 4.5 hours from me? This is the closer person, I think, in the whole group that we, that lives to me that we race with. I think we're the only two West Coasters here from the United States. GLRCO only 0.3.5 seconds back from Tyson. Oh, coming down that one straight again that, you know, I saw it on here. Where was it? Off Moose Lane into the chicane. What's going to happen? Is he going to be able to get a line and a run out of these turns? He's a half second quicker than his fastest so far, pushing for a 401.1. And he's going for the bump draft, just barely a bump, and then moves off to the left. Ledwin, hi! Hello, mein Freund. Wie geht's? Those crazy DTR people. Not as crazy as I am, but they are crazy. Ooh, yuck, I can hear my voice. Who's got me up too loud? Oh, I missed it again. I should just stand here and watch these guys. Mr. Kieran must have had an off, as he's got a half a second penalty, and Miss Emma Baumschutzerin is now 3.3 seconds ahead of P3 Kieran. Holy crap, that looked like a boost coming through that turn there. Only 12-hour shifts? That's like nothing, cowboy. I don't know why you don't just double that. Jeez. Yeah, Hools, I saw that back there. What happened? Was that some laggy stuff too? Because it did not look proper from my end. Oh, you can jump in and spectate too, can't you? Mr. Backbone's just running away. 357.9. Like, what? He's definitely tricked his car out. Either that or he's taken performance-enhancing, mind-altering substances. Or he's not from this planet, I mean, I guess. He could just be an alien, I suppose. Like Shaisa. I said it, I was not supposed to say it. It's another language, so that doesn't count, right? That's not actually cursing. Personal best 358.1. Look at that. Miss Subrin looking to get the second fastest lap of the race. I told you she's got this. She is only, do the math, 2/10, almost exactly 2/10 slower than Mr. Backbone. She could very easily put this in and take that fast lap away and take 2 points away from Mr. Backbones if she can keep driving like that. Backbones with a couple of slightly slower laps. He keeps pausing the game so he can type, so of course his laps are going to get a little less. I know you're not actually doing this stuff. I'm just saying that you are inhumanly fast, which is why I always end up just saying that the guy is an alien. Do you bleed green or do you bleed blue? Because I highly doubt that your blood is red. 357.9, 2/10 faster than anybody else so far, and a 14-second lead. Let's look at the consistency through this. 4:03, 58, 4, 59, 50, almost 58, 58, low 59. So not the most consistent, but I'm pretty sure that's just because he keeps pausing to jump into the chat and say hi. I wish it would get back to daytime, but I do not believe it does. I want to watch this here and see what happens. 4-second lead over Kieran so far. Oh, she's not on time for the best yet. Alright, well, Mr. Cowboy, you get some good sleep. Give that baby of yours a kiss on the head for me. Tell the wife I said hello. And, sleep well. Don't work too hard. 12 hours is too long for work. Alright, we have penalty holding, or D-Max holding a penalty here. But he has enough of a lead, it's not going to be a big deal. Was fighting it out with a Wookiee, but he's going to lose too much time to really be fighting it out that much. We have 9 minutes left. That is 3 laps. Where is he at? That's just about 3 laps that we're going to have left to finish this race here. So 3 laps for Emma to take away fast lap. 3 laps for Kieran to make up this 5-second lead, 4-second lead that Mesabon Subsrin has stolen from him. Not in a bad way, you know, just it's been taken away and she's been holding on very. This is the thing that you want to see consistency. Look at these times. Every one of these is just right close, unless you can see the 2 laps where I followed her with a penalty are the only 2 that are almost exactly a second slower. So even on her worst lap, she's only losing 1 second, and she has been very consistent all the way through 7 laps of this race so far. So 3 laps to go. She's coming over the finish line. She'll make 3 more laps. Alright, I hear Tyson talking about catching, so He's coming up on Seal now, 2 seconds gap, 1.8. So he's, hey, it's gonna get light again. I can see. It's got to be getting light again, right? It's not just me. You guys are seeing this too. Look over to the right. Hey, look, I said. Why can't I? Okay, we're looking over to the right. It looks like the sun might be coming up a little bit over there. Either that or it's the moon. And the sun has gone down and the moon is coming up. Ah, it's getting brighter. There it is. And Mr. Tyson on with a personal best, 401.7. Here we've got the Dawn in a fight for P6 with Peter from Poland. This could be an interesting race to watch. Let's look. The Dawn's consistency is there, minus the few laps that you can definitely tell if you got some penalties in, and the one he's spun. Peter from Poland has a faster lap, but is not consistently as fast as Dawn has been. That's where Dawn is catching him. So as we come down Moose Lane, we're going to watch Dawn go for the inside for this turn. On the brake, side by side. Who's got the line? And it looks like Peter holds on to that one just barely. And Peter with his flashers on, warning everybody about the dangers ahead. As we pull into our last 6 minutes here, there goes Dawn again. That slip is just murder on these straights. In our Porsche Cup, the 9th race for the SPR charity season for Ronald McDonald House Charities. Dawn making up a little bit of time on for a personal best again. Wookie gonna return the favor as we come up to our next right-hander by stealing the inside away from Dawn here. See, these guys should probably stop fighting and work together. They got 6 seconds to catch back up to Mr. Wookie as they battle it out with some contact through the hard right-hand corner back there. The sun is coming up and they have a 7-second gap up to Wookie. They really need to be working together. Nick is caught up to within a second of Kieran, and Kieran is still 5 seconds back from Ms. Emma. Still 15 seconds back from our leader, who is just destroying the race here. We're going to watch Emma. She comes around and finishes this and see what kind of lap time she's going to have for this one. 1.5 seconds lower than her personal best so far. She's got 2 laps to see if she can beat that 57.9. Really fun to see her do that. And our man, TXM Jimmy, 3:58.5. Look at the consistency of the last 3 out of 4 laps. Goodness. In it to win it with a 16.5 second lead so far. Four seconds back still from Ms. Emma to Kieran, Mr. Creasy. 1.5 seconds back to Nick, who had a couple of rough spots back there between a penalty and a little bit of contact, I think. He's been fighting it out, though. Look at the lap times, 3:59.5. 3:59.05, 3:59.3, a bunch of 4-minute. He's got the pace to get there. Just didn't quite have it. Oh. Mr. Beck Bones heard me talking about the consistency of the laps and decided to put a couple in without pausing to chat. And that's how they came in so consistent. Oh, look at this. He's on for another best. Right now he's on for 57.6. That's unacceptable. He's in chatting with me right now and he's still on for a personal best. All you gotta do is hit it on the Mousseline straight, and I guess it doesn't slow you down so much when you pause to tap, chat, and type. 18-second lead. He's on for a 57.5. Oh, wow. Half a second penalty. That is too bad. So with a half a second penalty, he'll still have a, what, 58.5. This Baumschutz holding on to a 3-second lead. 4 minutes, 3:59, almost 4 minutes. Very consistent all the way through. This is what has held her for P2 for this race. She is good laps, consistent laps, and just holding on all the way through. Mr. Kieran with a 2.5 second gap back to Nick. I just saw somebody with a 1 second penalty. Who was it? Maybe they already served it. 2.5 seconds back to Mr. Nag. They can all see each other now that the sun is coming back up. They are on their second to last lap, it looks like. So the next lap should be the last one for... Oh, this is gonna be close. P1 and P2 look like they just might have one more lap, and everybody else 30 seconds. Yeah, P3 and back are done. This is their final lap. So with a 4-second gap, on for a personal best by 0.04 of a second. And all right, 3 seconds left. All right, we have our first finisher. P2 and back are finished. So Baumschutz P2, Kieran P3, Mr. Nick for P4. Here comes our Wookiee P5, raced himself one position throughout this race. Well done, everybody. Good driving. Mr. D-Max with the penalty right at the end, unfortunately, drops him to P6. No, he's in P6. I don't know if it's going to give him more than that or not. Peter, P7. Neil the Seal for P8. Mr. TNT Tyson the Old Fart. P9. Moomin Papa for P10. Here comes Falconer with a half a second penalty, finishing the race for P11. And we've got Ian a ways back. We got time for him to finish. So this is Mr. Backbones on his victory lap, just hanging out. The race timer is counting down. I don't think it would let him finish anyway. Great job, everyone. That has been an amazing race. Replay saved. Results. There's one result. There's two results. Bang, bang. Definitely, congratulations, Emma. Race well driven. Mr. Backbones, that was just an amazing show of consistency and speed out there. You slayed that with the trifecta. Once again, this is 2 races in a row you nailed that one. But yeah, we're out here for the Ronald McDonald charity. Link in the comments, link in the description. We're at 192 so far. Would love to see. We got a 2-hour race and 1 more race besides that coming up. And that is it. So let's raise that last $308 before we finish this, guys. Come on, we can do it. Share the flyer, share my stream, share it all. Let's earn this charity some money. Anyway, these guys did a great job racing today. Emma's great show with consistency. Mr. Kieran with some super fast laps. Just unfortunate there. Couple of incidents and penalties held him back for a P3. Mr. Nick had the same thing going on. These guys are all really fast and just, God, that was an amazing battle watching them up there. We have a 100th gap of fast laps between Nick and Kieran. 2/10 between Baumschubseren and Kieran. And another 2/10 from Baumschubseren to Backbones. Did I do it? Am I doing it? Am I? I know I still mess it up, but is it better? I want to say that right. Baumschubseren. Daytona in 2 weeks. That's for the one that we couldn't do due to technical difficulties. Anybody out here screwing around? Nobody out here screwing around. That's okay. That's what I said. Baumschubseren. I said it. I'm saying it 100 times. I'm not asking you. And everybody's bailing out of the race. So that was fun. Hi, Ian. Oh, we got people going out. Oh. Thank you, Mr. Moomin. Ian is like, I want to drive the Lamborghini out here. Oh, these guys put on an amazing show for this. It was great having y'all in the chat. Thank you for watching, Dirk. Thank you for being here, Richie. Oh, maybe the next race. Thanks, of course. Maybe the next time we do this, Richie will join me for comms if he's not working. The 2-hour is in 4 weeks. 2 weeks from now, we've got Daytona. 2 weeks from there, we've got Spa. How dare you shout. God, you blew my eardrums. That's a pretty livery. I mean, I do really like the Iron Dames liveries. And it looks like I'm not going to be racing in Spa because, you know, I just need to work on getting my viewership up and somehow come up with $20 a month so I can dual stream and get on Twitch at the same time and maybe do better for these charities. My body is not going to let me do this many races. I'll be lucky if I can race next week, honestly. So we'll see. Anybody else? Anybody? Nope. I just gave the information to another person. Oh, I was one of my own viewers. I'm a dummy. Yeah, girl, you're killing it. you've got some mad pace. Which is why I keep trying to put the TXM on your nickname or something so that everybody knows that you're with us. We like awesome people. And the DTR people won't change theirs. So we have to be siblings. Sounds like Mr. Tyson is bailing out. He ran a good race. It was pretty awesome. Great to watch. Ooh, Kieran almost lost it on a curve for a free place at the end. Ah, see what happened here. Once Kieran got past Emma, he said the front end of his car just decided it didn't want to stick anymore, so he wasn't able to hold on to the lead for second place. Alright, so who was it? I don't know who it is. Pub Cheddar is signed up or asking about the spa race, so that could be fun. I know you have it on your car. I love you for it. And that's good enough for me. You just keep it on your car and we'll say that you're our girl. I'm representing with Mr. Beck Bones and the hooligan Don sometimes and me always. We got a few. Who are they all? The demon is learning. He's a prospective teammate at the moment. It is somewhere in here I can find users, right? Members. Miss Bunny is a teammate. Miss Sophia is when she feels like it. Lenore, if she ever comes back. I already said Beck Bones. Mr. Falconer has moved over to DTR. Dace Racer, he's a TXM teammate as well. I had to get to him before DTR did. Thank you, sir. It was great having you here. Nice to see you. You have fun. No, alrighty then. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. This has been a lot of fun to watch, everybody. Don't forget to leave the like, subscribe, and donate to the Ronald McDonald Charity if you have the means to do so. Every little bit helps. So, link is pinned in the chat. Link is in the description. Let's raise some money for the charity, you guys. It's through Tiltify. It's all legit. It's a great charity. It's not associated with actual McDonald's. They're a separate entity. They do great things with the funds that they are provided with. They're really easy to get into if you're in need, and they're very secure as well. So let's help them out, guys. Anyway, 2 weeks to Daytona. I will get the results posted as soon as I can. Maybe I'll start posting them on YouTube as well. We'll get this all happening. So 2 weeks after that, after Daytona, we're going to have 2 hours at Spa. So come and enjoy it. Come and join us. It's going to be a blast. Y'all have a great morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Yes, Nick, it was. It was fun watching you battle. So, y'all have an amazing rest of your weekend, and we will see you soon. Thank you.